Unfortunately, cancer is still prevalent in our society. 4 out of 10 Americans will learn they have cancer sometime during their life. The good news, that diagnosis isn't what it used to be. Today's cancer treatments offer greater hope than ever before, both with increased cure rates and fewer side effects.
You know, this is a radical thing that a man goes through.
Like millions of men diagnosed with prostate cancer, Dennis Jones not only worried about getting rid of the cancer, but also the possible side effects of surgery.
Incontinence, if it's a problem for you, you could be leaking urine all day, every day for the rest of your life, and that could be a much bigger problem than having problems with sexual function.
You know, my name's written in the Lamb's Book of Life. I know where I'm going to spend eternity, but my life on earth here, I want to be as productive as I possibly can.
That's why Jones chose brachytherapy seed implants, a treatment offered at Virginia's Secours Cancer Institute.
I've been blessed to say that I haven't experienced any of those side effects.
It begins when doctors plant tiny radioactive seeds inside the prostate.
We place needles into the prostate. Patients asleep, of course, when we're doing this. And then we are able to slide these little tiny pellets through the needles inside of the prostate so they radiate from the inside out. And we find that that's very effective because it's where the cancer is, so we're killing the cancer from the inside. But also we can make it so that it's so conformal to the target so that the normal tissue, the bladder, the rectum, gets very little dose and has no complications for the patient.
It only takes a couple of hours.
I really see the advantage of brachytherapy and the one and done principle, and just to get all the radiation in at once, put up with some side effects for a brief period of time, and then the treatment is done. And all we do is we observe to make sure that the treatment worked. And it is amazing to see the results.
Like low PSAs, a blood test where higher numbers indicate cancer.
Well, my numbers were at one point 16, 13 to 16 and more. And today it was 0.02. Those are good numbers, by the way. Those are very good numbers. I'm very excited about that. And I thank God for leading me to the right physicians.
And those doctors regularly thank God, too, because Secours is the only faith-based hospital in the state.
One of the things that we really take care of are those that can't really afford to pay. And so we really see this as a mission where we're reaching out and taking care of those people, because it really is a ministry. People pray for patients, really care about the patients, and we hear that over and over again.
Part of that care is pursuing technology that protects the body from aggressive treatment. While seed implants radiate from inside, what's known as TrueBeam works from the outside in. With the latest radiation techniques, the key is precision. New tools better isolate the tumor, thereby protecting the healthy tissue surrounding it. That means higher doses of radiation can be used. Computer software helps TrueBeam hit the tumor from every angle, constantly adjusting to its shape. When Annie Heischel learned she had breast cancer, she assumed the worst.
My emotions was I was going to go without 2 breasts real fast. I was just going to have to accept the fact that at my age I wasn't going to need them anymore.
Happily, she was wrong.
Nowadays, the majority of patients don't need a mastectomy. They can have lesser surgery, a lumpectomy or what we call a partial mastectomy, which then involves radiation therapy to help minimize the recurrence. The long-term results of a partial mastectomy or lumpectomy are just as good as a mastectomy.
When Dr. Ives removes a tumor, he puts this so-called biosorb in its place.
There are a lot of surgeons that don't know about it yet. A lot of patients, I think, that don't know about it.
In X-rays, the biosorb helps pinpoint where the tumor used to be, so doctors know exactly where to radiate. The biosorb also makes breasts look normal.
You're taking a portion of the breast out, you're leaving an empty space, and that can distort the breast. But this device is a 3-dimensional device, and so you're putting it right where the tumor was, and that provides some scaffolding or buttress to the breast to decrease the amount of deformity that you might be causing.
Everything that they have out there for you, especially this Biosorb, you can go in and you can go in, have surgery in the morning, come home in the afternoon and go to work the next day. It's just that simple.
So while a cancer diagnosis can be traumatic, new treatments can often lead to better cure rates than before with fewer complications. Lori Johnson, CBN News.